welcome back to the channel. My name is Gordon Frayne, and today we're back doing an updated price prediction again for HBAR. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well, and if you want to get notified about similar videos, smash the bell notification icon so you can get notified. And don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It is linked down below this video in the description. Grab it while it's free. It is my gift to you. And let's get into the video. So we have done multiple videos in the past on Hedera Hashgraph or HBAR. And I wanted to do an updated price prediction today, guys, because my conviction is not as strong as it used to be in Hedera, especially around this time last year. And there's a lot of factors that come into play for that. So I want to talk through some of those on the video. But as you guys know, or maybe you're not already familiar, Hedera or HBAR is a hash graph technology using directed acyclic graph technology. So it's not technically a blockchain, and they've been really honing in on this kind of area of, enterprise adoption for their DAG architecture and for their blockchain solution. So, they've been doing a lot of work in the area of enterprise adoption and a lot of work for getting companies and institutions and governments around the world to use their technology. I think one of the areas where Hedera has some downfall in particular is with regards to their marketing. They just don't have the marketing chops to be getting, or creating hype around for retail investors. They're definitely more focused on the institutional side of things. They've got all of these kind of Fortune 500 companies on their governing council. You've got the likes of Google, IBM, LG, Boeing, Chainlink Labs as well. Swirls, some of the biggest companies in the world on their governing council. And again, when it comes to enterprise adoption, we looked at this in previous videos, but they're talking about, enterprise adoption for, banking and some of these huge corporations around the world. So very much appealing to enterprise and institutional type of adoption and types of customers and clients rather than typical retail clients or retail investors. And when we did our previous price prediction, the price of HBAR was sitting at around 6.9 cents, so just under 7 cents here. And we made this price prediction all the way back in January, February of this year. So it's been a while since we made it. We looked at the tokenomics, we looked at the all-time high, we looked at the current price, we looked at the circulating supply versus the max supply. We do have more tokens in circulation today versus the beginning of the year as well. And that inflation does continue, and we will see more tokens entering the market over the next 12 months, as we move through the bull cycle. And we'll probably see something in the region of about 38 billion tokens for HBAR in circulation by middle to end of 2025, when we estimate the bull run to actually be peaking. So again, as I was mentioning, there's a few reasons why, I'm not as bullish as I once was around a year ago. And this chart tells a pretty dismal story for HBAR and its market dominance over the past few months. You can see even as recently as May, we were sitting up very close to, a 0.19 or 0.2% dominance level for HBAR. And since May, it has completely tanked all the way down to a 0.09% dominance level. And what does this mean in practice? Well, it means that basically, the entire rest of the market has been outperforming HBAR over the past few months, and its market dominance has continued to drop to the downside as a result of that. So you can see that it held pretty strong for the majority of, 2023 and even, the first couple of months of 2024, where we saw its dominance level, fluctuating between these levels of kind of, 0.14 all the way up to 0.22 and even spiking up as high as, 0.26 here when we had that bit of a rally in April on the back of some news that HBAR was partnering with BlackRock and some of the stuff going on there. It went all the way up to 18 cents and its dominance level spiked all the way up to 0.26, 0.27 as a result of that as well. But, really since then, it's been pretty much downhill for HBAR. And if I'm honest, looking at the rest of the market, looking at altcoins that have been turning the tide since the rate cut announcement in the middle of September, most of the other altcoins are breaking out of their downward channels, and they are actually starting to see some pretty decent returns. I'm thinking of tokens like Tau, tokens like SUI, tokens like Kaspa, which have been just increasing significantly in market dominance over the past number of months. And if we bring up the HBAR chart here on Bybit, we can see this is the price of HBAR. Again, it's been a pretty strong downtrend for HBAR since those 18 cents highs. And, even this down channel here looks like we might be breaking out of it ever so slightly. But if we look at this channel and bring it in, we're maybe slightly coming to a bit of a breakout. We might see prices moving back towards 6 or 7 cents. But this momentum has definitely dwindled, especially when compared to a lot of the other top 50 tokens and compared to, the consistency we saw with price action for HBAR in the latter half of 2023 and early 2024. So for all of these reasons, I am revising downwards the price prediction for HBAR by the time we get to its peak, or the peak of the bull cycle, which we estimate to be at the middle to end of 2025. And as always, we do have to make certain assumptions here. We have to plug in certain variables into our price prediction. And when we made our previous price prediction, we were actually looking at HBAR in a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario, which we will do in this video for the new price prediction as well. But in the bear case, we were saying HBAR could go to about 33 cents, in a base case about 58 cents, and a bull case about 89 cents. So yes, as I mentioned, we are revising this downwards ever so slightly because, getting HBAR up to these 0.4% dominance levels looks like a pretty tough task when we look at this dominance chart that has been just tanking to the downside over the past number of months. So very difficult for me to see us getting all the way up here to this 0.4% level. And again, this market dominance variable is the biggest variable that we're changing in our updated price prediction. So as always, we're going to give you a bear case, base case, and bull case updated price prediction scenario. And in a bear case, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could go to a price of around $4 trillion if HBAR can get up to 0.2% dominance. That means it would give us an $8 billion market cap for HBAR, and dividing it by about 38 billion HBAR tokens, which we estimate to be in circulation, you can see that we've actually gone from 33 billion in circulation to 37 billion in circulation between January of 2024 and September of 2024. So this number might even be higher than 38 billion. It might be closer to 40 billion HBAR tokens in circulation by middle to end of 2025. We have to wait and see. I don't think there's actually a very clear roadmap for the HBAR emission schedule. So if anyone has that, please do drop it in the comments below. So we're making an estimate here, but dividing 38 billion HBAR tokens by an $8 billion market cap gives us a 21 cent target for HBAR, which is about a 4x from today's prices. Next up, we've got our base case scenario. And in the base case, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could go to around $6 trillion if HBAR can get to a 0.25% dominance level. That would give us a $15 billion market cap. And again, dividing that by 38 billion HBAR tokens gives us a 39 cents price target, which is just over a 7x from today's prices. Again, we're sitting at about 5.3 cents here today at the end of September 2024. And finally, in the most bullish case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak up around $8 trillion if HBAR can get up to a 0.3% dominance level. That would give us a $24 billion market cap. And again, dividing that by 38 billion HBAR tokens gives us a 63 cents price target for HBAR in a bull case scenario with a market cap going to 8 trillion, which is about 11.7x from today's prices of around 5.3 cents. So Many of you may not be happy to hear this type of price update or revision downwards. Some tokens are performing better than others, and HBAR did have a nice run at the end of 2023, moving into 2024. If we zoom out and look at the performance over the past 1 year time frame, again, HBAR is only up 6.7% year over year. And again, if I'm investing in something other than Bitcoin, the only reason I'm investing in it is because I believe it has the potential to outperform Bitcoin on a percentage basis. HBAR is up only 6.75% from this day 1 year ago. And if we look at Bitcoin itself is up over 139% since this day last year. So again, if we were buying Bitcoin and DCAing in, over the past year, we would have been much better off doing that versus purchasing HBAR. And again, if it's not going to outperform Bitcoin on a percentage basis, you really have to ask yourself the question whether it is worth putting your money, your hard-earned capital into it, if it's ultimately not going to give you the type of returns that even Bitcoin can give you. That is it for today's video. That is the price update for HBAR. That is the updated price prediction. Let us know in the comments below, are you still holding HBAR as part of your portfolio? Where do you think the price of HBAR is going to? Let us know, drop us a comment, and if you're holding it in your bag, do let us know. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button on your way out the door. It is super helpful for the algorithm. It really helps to spread the good word, so it would be much appreciated if you could hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe as well if you want to get the rest of the videos, and make sure to smash the bell notification icon if you want to get notified when new videos drop. And once again, don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked down below in the description. Grab it now while it's free. My gift to you, and we'll catch you in the next one.